And we're live. Yay, for like 5 minutes. I have nothing better to do with my time. Except talk to my friends. Oh, hello, Space Llama. Hello. Depression. But anyway, I have a story. Because you can't just draw with no talking. So, I already told this story in my last stream, but only one person watched it. And, okay, so, basically, I had this kid in my class named Dominic. And Dominic was like your typical bad kid. He would purposely interrupt class and annoy our teacher, Mr. Gorilla, I'll call him. And one day, he started fighting with this girl named Catherine, I'll call her. And my teacher, Mr. Gorilla, then came in during their fight and was like, Dominic, I would like to speak to you in the hallway. And Dominic, he refused to go in the hallway. So, Mr. Franzen decided that if Dominic wouldn't do the hard way, or easy way, that he would just send him to the office. So, Mr. Gorilla told Dominic to go to the principal's office and grab his social studies book and bring it with him. And he picked his social studies book, walked toward the door, and then threw his book in the trash and left. Throw his book in the freaking trash! Like, who does that? Freaking circus animal! But that kid finally moved away from our school eventually. So, thank gosh. Because he would always, in the middle of class, go through people's desks and, like, steal their stuff. He did that to me during, like, the day before Christmas break. And, I yelled at him from across the room. And, like, who wouldn't? We had a substitute teacher that day. So, when I yelled at him, everyone just looked across the room, and the sub was just like, eh. The sub didn't care, like, at all. Yeah, what's with substitute teachers? Have you ever, the one person that is watching, have you ever had, like, a substitute teacher that just doesn't care about anything? Because substitute teachers, like, they're just there to make sure you don't, like, poke somebody's eye out with a stapler. Yeah. It's like substitute teachers, they don't care if one of the kids, like, dies. They're just so chill. Like, I mean, if one of your students was yelling at somebody from across the room, I think you should probably do something. Speaking of teachers, there was, I need to learn another nickname. I'll just call her Miss Mean Pants. Anyway, in my old class, I had a teacher named Miss Mean Pants, and she was a math teacher. I eventually switched classes randomly, but anyway, Miss Mean Pants was like, it was like she always had a microphone right by her. Not literally, but she was as loud as a microphone. She would never stop yelling at people who weren't even doing things wrong. They just didn't understand certain questions. And she'd be like, "Why weren't you paying attention?" When they were paying attention, but she wouldn't explain things good enough that we wouldn't understand it at all. But yeah, I had a teacher like that. Thank gosh I am not alone in this scary, scary world. Oh, Oh, I'm gonna tell a story about my music teacher. Her name was Miss M. It wasn't her real last name. It was just stand for music, since it was music class. But anyway, I used to impersonate her a lot, and she finally retired like last year, I think. And we have a new teacher, music teacher, and she's way nicer. But this teacher, again, she would always yell and never shut up. But Miss M, if she caught you talking, this is what exactly she would say. Ignore my horrible impersonation, but how dare you speak during my class while I'm talking? Every time somebody talked like that in her class, she would repeat that exact sentence and the exact tone of voice each time. And it drove a couple of the kids crazy. But eventually she retired, and all of us threw confetti in the air because she was gone. Thank gosh. I've been blabbling for so long. Actually, it's only been 6 minutes. So I guess not so long, but 6 minutes is a lot to me. It's like 10 o'clock right now, and I'm not tired at all. And I just ruined that entire thing. I need like a subject. Can I just someone just give me a random subject and see if I have a story on it? I have stories about literally everything. My school is the worst. So somebody can just like throw and hit me in the face with a subject to talk about. Ow. I recently got braces. I've already said this in like all of my streams, but one little side of my brace keeps like stabbing my lip, and it hurts so bad to talk. So I don't know why I'm talking. I'm just causing myself pain. But I'm Ivy, so I don't I don't treat myself well. I just ignore my pain because I'm a savage. No, I'm not. I'm a scaredy cat. I messed that back up. Well, it looks like I'll have to remove it. Because what else are you supposed to do? I would have my beautiful pets in this video, but my cat is sleeping, and my cat's mother is sleeping, so I don't think I should wake them up just for them to be in this like 8-minute stream. Oh wait, we're already at 8 minutes. Make that like, I don't know, less than 20 minutes, I guess. Hey, the one person that is watching, can you just give me a random subject to talk about, or just a random thing to draw? Because I'm sick of drawing my OC. She gets very annoying to draw, especially because of her, like, tail pattern, her very complicated tail pattern. It's not that complicated, but when you're drawing with a mouse in MS Paint, it's very freaking annoying to constantly draw this OC. Sorry that, like, I'm not like those cool YouTubers who have like a screen recorder. I'm just that lame kid who films. How about your cat? Yes! Sorry, Melody, but gonna trash you. Oh, there's my Melanie Martinez music. Okay. Do I have a picture of my cat on here? Hold on. Give me a second. I have a lot of stuff on here. Shadow. I have have like so many random files, and I really don't know why. Okay, never mind. I'll just draw her from memory, because I mean, I see her every single day. Hold on, I want to show you guys my cat. I don't care if she's sleeping. She must be seen. Actually, I have like no idea where she is. Just like nudge it. There you are. Don't run from me, Shadow. Don't run from me. Shadow, don't run from me. She ran from me. Anyway, yeah. Let me close the door real quick. She's just going to run from me. But let me get back to the drawing. Oh, okay. I have a story about my cat, actually. So when we first got her and her mom, whose name is Buttercup, by the way, they loved catnip to death. I think every cat does, but they loved catnip. And one day, I came into my room, and I smelled like this really awful smell. Catnip smells so freaking weird. Like, doesn't it? It smells really weird. But anyway, I walked into my room and I smelled this really weird smell. And I went on the right side of my bed, and there was just an entire freaking ocean of catnip. My cats had ripped open the catnip bag and just poured it like all over the floor with their teeth. And they were just rolling and bathing in catnip. It was hilarious, but it was a mess to clean up. We were originally not even going to get her mother, but her mom was going to be euthanized when we left. So my grandma, who wanted to adopt the cats, let me adopt the cats, couldn't say no. She couldn't know that when we left, a cat was going to die. Ugh. So when my grandma said yes to adopting Buttercup, everybody was like clapping and cheering. They were being very dramatic about it, but now it was a very good choice because we love Buttercup. She is so wow. I need another subject to talk about. I want to do like a video on my life, not like a draw my life. That would take way too long. But probably just a video about my life, just with my LPS, because if the one person that is watching this hasn't seen my like life video, it's really old, but I didn't talk about a lot of stuff in that video. Fun fact, hate my mother's guts. And she basically like traumatized me when I was 8. And I'll talk about that later. Probably not even in this stream. She's done so many freaking messed up things. And I live with my grandparents because of how she is. But yeah, pretty tough life. I'm not saying I have a like extremely tough life. People have harder lives than me. I mean, I have a pretty awesome life. I need another subject to talk about. Please give me a subject to talk about. I'm sorry. I'm like such an awkward person, and I can never think of things by myself. Well, unless it's like drawing ideas, then usually most of the time. But Sometimes you just need some advice from your fellow fans. I'm getting tired of holding my camera. Oh my gosh. So, if you can think of a subject to talk about, again, please say it. Such a shy, awkward person. When I look at like animators on YouTube, I always hear like, oh, I'm an introvert, and like that doesn't bother me at all. But like, I am the only freaking extrovert. Why? I see all these introverted people, and I'm like the only extroverted freaking person. I'm such like I don't even know. But I really need a subject to talk about. I'm so awkward. Oh, finally I got good neck fur. Yay. You can put your camera on something. Good point. Hold on. I need to find something to stand it up with, because it is annoying the freaking frick out of me. This thing, it's so annoying. Oh my gosh. I'm going to set my camera down real quick. I'm going to set it on this cup, because why not? I need to find something to freaking make my camera stand. I don't have a camera stand yet, because I'm freaking lame. But, I really need to get a camera stand, to be honest, because I freaking suck. See, I can't find anything to make my camera stand. I mean, there's this, but that's not really gonna do anything but scratch the screen. Ugh, I give up. I'm literally just gonna hold it. But I really need a subject to talk about. My braces are driving me crazy right now. Okay. So I need a darker green. I found out how to stream like a few days ago, and when I did, I was like so happy. I streamed school. Okay, that's a good subject, I guess. So, fun fact, I hate school as much as anyone else. It's freaking awful. Do people like call people with glasses nerds for no reason? What if you know the person hates school with all their might? They're not even a nerd anymore. They're just it drives me crazy when people call me a nerd just because I have freaking glasses. I need to think of a freaking another school story. Oh. So, this is actually a story from my friend. And, basically, one time, my friend, he walked into the bathroom, and actually, I shouldn't really tell this story because I don't know how old the person who was watching this is. Sorry, this story is just, my school is just, scary things happen at my school. Not children-like things happen there. Just trying to think of another school story. Oh, okay. I thought of one. So, recently we found out that, our teacher's wife is pregnant, and, Yeah, and I nicknamed our teacher Gorilla because he could attack at any moment during a test. But, ugh, ugh, ugh. Hold on, this mouse is disgusting. But, I call him Gorilla, and, the day that, we found out his wife was pregnant, I looked back at his computer, and he looked up gorillas. He looked up gorillas. We're thinking, my class was thinking that he looked up like ideas for nurseries, and when I found out that he might be like doing a gorilla nursery, I screamed. I literally screamed. I know that's overreacting, but when you've been calling your teacher a gorilla for years, and he wants to basically make a gorilla nursery for his child, it's very, very freaking exciting. That's so weird. Oh, one time a teacher threw a stapler across the room because the kids wouldn't shut up. Anyway. Where is my shading freaking tool? Just get a little bit darker. No. This is awful. Grossness. Pick. Which is better, cake or ice cream? I vote cake because I was a kid who never liked cake. I liked some kinds of cake. I love ice cream cake and carrot cake. I kind of like coffee cake. It's not the best, though. It's beautiful. Nice. But, I mean, cupcakes, like, my opinion on cupcakes, they're just made cakes. They're just the cake's children, to be honest. Ice cream, there are so many different flavors. And yes, there are so many different flavors of cake, but I feel they just... there are always those cakes. Like, every single time I eat a cake, there is way too much freaking icing! Too much icing! And I'm a person who, if you give me too much icing, I throw up. Like, immediately. I almost throw up. It's my beautiful shadow child. I'm so tired. It's only 10:17 over here. And I'm so tired. And I literally did nothing but eat today. So, I don't know why I'm so tired. Frickety. I love my child. Oh my gosh, this little child. Oh my gosh, it's been 24 minutes. For me, it's 9:17. Wow. So, you're an hour behind me. Nice. My best friend is also an hour behind me. I mean, my best friend was on one of my streams. Actually, she was on a lot of my streams, but I usually had to end the stream because Skype doesn't work. So, if you have Skype, hit me up on there. I'm lonely. Actually, I have like 4 people on there. I mean, that's pretty lonely, I guess, for other people. I have people from school on Skype, I guess. Oh, here's a school topic. Did you ever have that kid in school who was just so perverted? They always thought of like the dirtiest things just when you do one little thing. So once, my water bottle was broken, so I had to improvise. So I had to like shake it, like I had to do this above my mouth for it to actually work. And this kid named, I'll call him just Irish, cause he was Irish. Um. Oh yeah. Okay, you said yes. I'll just call him Irish. When I was doing that, he would always just look over me and laugh, and I would cry because he was so perverted. I just died. Okay. I'm probably gonna end the stream soon. Like, I'm too tired for my own being or well-being. Such a wimp. I'm such a wimp. Shadow. Boop. Yay! The end product. Yay. Shadow. Okay. I need to save this now. What? Shadow child. Yay. Okay. I'm going to end the stream now. Thanks for tuning in, one person. You are my friend. You draw better than me. Aw, don't say that. I don't like being better than people. You'll get there one day, my friend. One day! Okay, I'm extremely tired. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.